Good morning. Let me start you off with a simple question. What does Steve Irwin, Kanye West, Phineas and Ferb, and chefs all have in common? Not a whole lot. But they were all common themes on Alpha Omicron's lip sync, Alpha Omicron Pi lip sync. Lip sync is an event / show that my sorority puts on, and this is fall time, to benefit the Arthritis Foundation. According to the Arthritis Foundation, over 30 million people are affected from this disease every year in America, and over 300,000 children are affected by this year. Yes, our children get arthritis too. This disease causes children not to be able to do normal things every day, like go outside and play or just have fun and do normal things kids would do. But when you go to the show, all you see is a bunch of sororities and fraternity guys and girls just dancing around looking silly in costumes. But there's so much more that goes into this event. There's planning and after stuff that's just so important. And so today, that's what I'm gonna talk about. Even before lip sync comes into play, we have to start the planning. The planning is honestly the hardest part. Because every night for about 2 months, 3 nights a week, from 9 to about midnight, we teach these dances. And we ourselves are not very good dancers. And the boys are not very good dancers either. So it's like the blind leading the blind. So it's always very interesting. This is my team, in fact. This is Taylor Swift and our Kanye West team. And this is on the cover of EKU's homepage. But we come up with the dances, and we also have to come up with costumes. And so we pay for the costumes. We don't get any extra money, so they have to be affordable on a college budget. We also come up with backdrops. We didn't paint a backdrop, but other teams did it. And we all have to hand paint those with big bed sheets. We print a projector, and we do it all by ourselves. And we plan all this by ourselves. Before lip sync is even shown, also before the week to come, in lowercase, we'll have change jars. And for all the teams, they have their sorority fraternity painted on the jar, and your team comes and donates change. Again, all the change goes towards benefiting the Arthritis Foundation. But the team that has the most change and the change jars gets extra points added to their final score. And it's a big deal to win. These are just more pictures. Now let's talk about what actually the day of. So we all have to wear matching t-shirts so we can also like who's running it and who's not. We collect tickets at the door. We all have stations we're supposed to be at certain times, and we're all supposed to control our team and corral them in the correct place at the correct time. We don't actually get to watch much of the show ourselves because we're too busy. We have to be in the backstage to get the boys or the girls there at a certain time. And we have to be security, which would be, we're not very good security guards, but we do our best. And we still collect change boards until intermission. So it's a lot of fun. Again, just some more costumes and pictures to really display what we do. At the end of it, they total all the scores, and they total all the change boards, and it all comes together. This year we raised over $6,000 for the Arthritis Foundation, which is a big deal. And it was the most we've raised like all years we've done AO Pi lip sync. It's a lot of fun, it's really rewarding, and a lot of people don't notice how much work we put into it. They just see the costumes and they just see the dancing, and they just think it's funny to see guys like dressing up in dresses and these crazy costumes and doing all this. But it really is a good foundation that we work for, and it's really close and dear to my heart. It's a lot of fun, and next year I hope all of you all can go see AO Pi lip sync because it's a lot of fun and it supports a great foundation. Thank you.